And only wants to nothing else to say. In the range right now. Range rules. Sell high, buy low. Range, 3 candle, 15-minute range. Should be selling here. Looking for this two-legged pullback though. With the first leg down. This was the first entry by the bulls. Second leg down. Right here. This is the second entry by the bulls. I'm looking for that second entry by the bears. This wall of worry from me here. Can't really do anything with it, but that's another breakout of this, or the first breakout of this high. I should be selling it. 420 to 415, that's 5 points risk. Do I think we'll get above 425? Probably. On the first try at least. We might come and bounce here and come back down, but it's just a 1200 tick on a 50 period moving average in Bollinger Band. It's been pretty good containing this price, and if it stays above or below, pretty good. It's only fallen by what we got, 25 to 20. That's 4 points that it penetrated. 20 to 16, that's 4 points. 31 to 27. So once it got here, it was beyond the normal penetration of it, and you could have caught this move. But I actually wanted to catch this, but was in bed when it was happening, and by the time I got to the computer, it had already happened. Delta's definitely agreeing with the chart, though. So we have some downward momentum coming in here. Sell high, buy low. I'm gonna sell right now. It's as high as I can get, it looks like. And if it breaks below here, I get a nice signal on this chart. Breaks below this area, I'll sell again. Right there. And I'm interested in selling below this range too. So I'll just put all those in there. These bulls will try again up top. Or we'll get the bears trying again. Everything's kind of selling off. Everything's at the lower band. So we could be getting a move down here before the minutes are released. This looks like about 50% of this move here. Yeah, almost exactly. So get up to about right here. We're probably wrong. Okay, a little bit of a sell-off here. At the bottom of this range, I've bought in the middle of the range, at the top of the range, so a little bit skewed to the top. But like I said, I'll definitely add on if it wants to break below this here. This is a real try by the bulls here. I like to get more short up here. The bulls expended a lot of energy on this wick to turn around this price action here because it was selling, 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 and they came back and started buying. So a lot of energy has been put into this move up here. Let's see if they have enough to get back to the top. Probably got a lot of people getting overwhelmed at this level here. We're in 2 contracts right now. I'm interested in adding on more. Um, higher or lower, really. Um, I don't know which one I prefer right now. I like to see them test this little block here where they try before and fall away. Put a line there. But I'd also just like to go into profit. So let's see what happens. Another range here. This is a 1 bar trading range here. I haven't spent a lot of time in the upper portion of it though. Portion, the upper portion. The hell was that? Uh, money flows coming out of these, coming out of this one, coming out of this one. This one's kind of undecided, but it's at the lower band. And the Russell's kind of picking up right now. So small caps are coming back, it looks like, but everything majors down, Dow's down, micro or the minis down, and the NASDAQ is struggling and down. If it spikes up here, though, I'm definitely interested in taking a trade at the top of this. Let's wait. Let's just see. Let's challenge it to break this range. We can get into another contract here. So I want to finish my food up because I already know how this thing goes. We did tick below here. This will be the next big sell signal here once we trade out of this range here. So if we break this range to the bottom pretty convincingly, we could probably get down here. Probably get down about right here before there's any real reaction. I think they're going to try this low again though. Let's see if there's bulls below here. I also have a trend line here. Zoom out and you can see it. Broadening wedge usually means bullish and a downtrend. This isn't an uptrend though, so I don't even know what that means. But if we break this trend line, it'll tell me what they think it means. So we've broken out to the bottom now. I think we might go test the top again. Bears have the momentum, but bulls have the lead. Everyone buying this right now until they're sure the bears are taken care of. It's taking a big risk here. Could want to take over here. So we had a false break there. Now we're crossing up again. Got a lot of momentum coming up here, though. I might want to scratch this or sell higher. Looks like they're going to make an attempt for the highs, or let's see if they get caught up at VWAP. We'd be looking at selling a lot more up here. Got the Fed minutes here in a couple of hours. I'm going to set an alarm so I'm not caught off guard by that. But I think people are moving into a defensive posture with this coming up. Maybe taking some profits, and shouldn't be any surprises in the minutes though. But if there's anything bullish in it, they're going to take off again. Set an alarm for one. No. Set an alarm for. Set an alarm for 1 hour. 40 p.m. There we go. Trying to get out 20 minutes. Stop playing around 20 minutes before the release. So the Bulls just tried again, and they were pushed back off of this pretty aggressively. Might be getting ready to take the second leg down here. This is the down thrust. This is the first try by the Bulls. They failed. Then they tried again, and they just failed again. Undertaking or a relationship, not achieving its end or not lasting. What are you doing? All right, I'm gonna sell. Well, I have one down here to sell, but I want to see this break, this range, like pretty convincingly. I'm gonna put two of them down here. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, finally getting some decisive selling action here. Let's put another line here where we bought our last one or sold our last one.
Amazon stack.
Okay, let's put another line here. So we're in 4 contracts now. Every point's gonna be 20 bucks, up about 50 bucks right now. I'm gonna target this Bollinger Band, look to scale out. Really pressing this low here. There we go. Looks like they're getting ready to break through this. A lot of sell orders coming in here. Let's put one of these here. Maybe 10 points or 6 points. So you want to see really the bears, since they've taken over and decided to break this range here, you really want to see them. They might want to come back and test the bottom part of it, but you really want to see some follow through to the bottom here. Looking for a 600, negative 600 tick here. I wouldn't mind putting in another short right here. $17 to $13. So we're about 4 points away from this 50. And every time we got away that much to the other side, we rebounded. But from here to here, 08 to 26, we got about a good 19 points away. So this closing at its low is good. I like to see that. Just a little bit of buying down here. This is the next battleground right here. Shouldn't retrace too much more than 50% of this candle. I'm gonna try to sell a little bit higher. Um, got this trend line break here. Should help with selling pressure. I really want to see the bears give it a little bit more, at least trade below here before it came up. But let's see what the bulls got here. I can add on a little higher, as long as it doesn't get crazy and get away from me. And if they really want to take this entire range out here. But Delta's supporting this move also. Nothing but big sell Delta bars. Even if they're climbing to the top of this, it's not that much higher. They weren't able to put in a new low, so this could be a failed breakout of this range. Kind of got a falling wedge here, usually bullish. They're getting a lot of push out of this here. Ticks are still down in the hundreds though. It's either going to be a fake out. We're going to get a big push to the top. And I'm going to fade the hell out of it if we do. Um, Looking to see this come back down right here below this. We're getting pushed back off of this. And it's kind of balanced right here. And no one's really showing dominance here. But they are in the shadow of this big red bar, so they're really going to need to push up here if they want to reverse this. They wasted a lot of energy here. And everyone that bought in this range, bought the low of this range, was taken out by this bar here. So we just tested the high of it earlier. But this was probably where they got into more sells to take them down here. If everyone's trading the range, like we see a range here. A little bit of a head and shoulder inside that range. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see if this breaks on the close. Getting some selling pressure coming in here at the close. Let's see what they do here on this one.
Crossing down 0.
Bulls are still trying here. Okay, we're pushing off of this to the downside. I'm interested in this shorting again. Okay, I'm into 5 now. This will be the battleground here. Definitely targeting these stops. Let's see if they get them. This Bollinger Band target keeps getting lower and lower because they keep pushing it down. If they're trading down and then they start to reverse up, that's going to increase volatility more than if they just kept going down because now they have movement in the other direction. So that's what you saw here. You saw the bands getting pushed down, and you saw them being pushed up. from all of this, or being pushed down further from all of this. Now they're coming down again and they're further away. So this green line is where we bought last. We can delete that one. That one's not going to tell me anything now. I'm going to be below this line to be profitable in every one that we've taken so far. We did test the back side of this. I just expect more aggression from the Bulls or the Bears right now. I really want to see them break. Okay, here we go. I'm getting a nice break here. Let's move this down here. Put a couple of them clustered down here. All right. I'm up about $100 right now. And this wedge here looks like we're breaking the bottom of that. I'm gonna see them come down to this right here. There we go. That's a nice break there. There we go. Come on. Tag me in. They're flirting with it. They're flirting with it. I might move some of these down. Up about 160 right now. Okay, there's one. That's a $50 trade there. Okay, there's another one. It's 50. Took a little bit of profit there. Expecting this to come down here though. Take out this low right here. That's where the rest of my orders are. And I think when it breaks this, it might fly down there. Made about 100 so far. Got about 50 left in these contracts right now. Has failed to take out this low though. Has declined to take out this low. That's interesting. Let's put a buy stop in here.
-600.
Okay, took me out of that one at $22. I gotta delete one of these. I'm gonna be buying down here when I want to go down. Okay, this looks like it wants to follow through. I want to retest this briefly here. I think it wants to give me any more, guys. Let's buy back here. Don't trade above that. I'm only in two. It's not going to hurt me too bad, but why give away? Okay, so it took me out of that. So now I'm in one contract that's worth $27 right now. I think we're going to come down here with it though.
-600.
There we go. I think they're targeting this low here. But they might only go one tick below it. So let's be there when they do. There we go. So this might be the break that I really wanted here, but I'm already out of those contracts. So we got 50, 22. We could have did a little better on that, but just a short, quick video for you guys. All right, see you in the next one. Peace.